good. Oh!
Oh no. Rest up, bro. Give me rest. Give me the rest, people.
Okay. Then that's.
This is Steve Harvey, and you're now watching the Don't Piss Me Off morning show.
Quite frankly, this is the best morning show I have ever heard. Let's make YouTube great again.
You are now tuned in to the Don't Piss Me Off morning show where real conversations meet unfiltered vibes. Excuse me. I'm your host, alongside with my dog, Miss Kellie Corinne. We got the Prince of Pissing People Off, Black_TV. And today we are here to kick off your morning news with something you can use, okay? We got special guests on the show today. We got my dog Greg in here, and we got Miss Nora. Y'all say hello to them. And while y'all hitting that like button, let me do this. Good morning, Quita. Good morning, Desiree. Good morning, Big Don Rich. Timbo, good morning. Takesha, morning. Miss Barnes, good morning. Space is top of the top. Raven, what's happening? Carrie, what's up? My boy Dez, what it do? Ski. Gotta turn it off. Paco, what it do, man? How y'all doing? Renee, what's up, man? Y'all welcome to the Don't Piss Me Off morning show. Today should be fairly lighthearted. I mean, we were just talking behind the scenes about conspiracy theories and how Greg believes none of them.
Gray. It's gray.
Sorry. Listen, bro.
That's the first row conspiracy theory is gray.
Gray. Okay, my fault, bro. My fault. My apologies on that, G. Gray. So what, bro? Why are you so why are you so trusting in the government?
I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm trusting the government. What I would say to conspiracy theorists that to believe that there's a people more than 10, more than 5 that will come together and keep a secret is not possible. You can't even get 5 street guys together without snitching on each other. So you're not going to get 10 government employees to keep a secret.
You do know that there is something called top secret clearance, right? Where people can be incarcerated for treason if they release certain information. Do you not believe that?
Let me say this: I had a top secret security clearance, and if you can go on YouTube or wherever, you see people spilling the beans on all types of stuff. Of course, you have what's the thing that you sign? NDAs. You have all these things where people will have consequences if they reveal certain information. But what I'm saying is, like, on a large, massive scale, on what people think. Okay, I went on the internet and I discovered this and this is correct without actual evidence. I don't believe that. What I'm saying is that until you present me actual evidence that can be proven correct, all you're giving is a possibility. It's not a confirmed fact.
Well, see, that's a theory. That's a theory.
I mean, you got to have a theory, because they made the word conspiracy up to debunk people. The whole
conspiracy theorists, yes.
Yeah, they made the whole term up to make you look like you was crazy. But like we were saying, COINTELPRO, MK Ultra, the Tuskegee experiment.
Tuskegee experiments.
All of these, the government was saying, no, we weren't doing that. And then found out they were doing it. And it's like Operation Norwood, Watergate. All of these was literally conspiracies until they wasn't. So it's all about what we can find out more than prove is what was true, because of course they gonna always suppress the truth. But now, just like hell, just yesterday, YouTube admitted that they was suppressing anybody that was going against Biden They were taking people's channel. That was a conspiracy that they denied for years. And yesterday, hey, it's true.
C-19, yeah, the whole C-19 thing.
Yeah, you can say COVID-19 now.
It wasn't just COVID people; it was political people.
Political people too.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook and Twitter was doing the same thing. So it's always a conspiracy theory, until it come out. So we be right a lot. You just like how fast can we get to the evidence to prove it?
The whole mask thing, those crazy, the QAnon people. I thought back in the day, I thought that these people were just I'm not going to say whack jobs, but I just these are just interesting people, whatever. And I always was a conspiracy theorist. And they made these QAnon people look crazy on this HBO documentary, because I watched this documentary. Joke was on me. I said this to Nora, because Nora and I talk all the time. I said, joke was on me. They said the whole time, you don't need to distance. That was debunked. They said the whole time, you don't need to wear masks. That was debunked, which I still think the 6 feet, I'm for that. I think we need to just practice that in general, 6 feet space, because people are weird and have germs. But a lot of those QAnon people, all those Q MAGA people were proven right, and I was wrong, and now I'm on their side, and I'm pretty far out there with my stuff.
That get me into my conspiracy theory bag, because ain't no way we've been on this earth this whole fucking time and then come out with a new disease. Anything that's new is being made in a lab, bro. We have been here too long for some new shit to just be popping up. You know what I'm saying?
And then they tell you this, Tukay. It mutated. It mutated in the blah, 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 blah. Okay, you genetically mutated it. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right. But enough of the conspiracy bag. Let's get into 2K's quote of the day, okay? And it go a little something like this. Y'all have heard me say this plenty of times, and I will continue to say it, so I'm going to say it today. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. That is my quote of the day. Once again, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And that's that. Do y'all want to take a guess of what that could mean? I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
That's called Murphy's Law. Yeah, it's true.
That's Murphy's Law? I ain't know that. I just took that lesson from real life. So
I totally disagree, 2K.
You disagree?
I think that's a negative way to look at life, that everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Mm-hmm. No. It's not negative. It's because I'm not a negative dude. It helps with the preparation process. So if me knowing that anything can go wrong will go wrong, I'm already the thought of the solutions. So I keep that in mind to the resilient fact. If it do go wrong, bam, I know how to bounce right back.
For me,
preparing.
I would say better one is the smart rabbit has 3 burrows, meaning that have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C.
Okay. But it got to go wrong before we get them shots off. Oh, shit! Hey, but I like that, though. That was dope. So
I'll be the pessimist. I think for me, what all it means is you can prepare for the best, but expect the worst. And I just think you could over prepare, but life always throws challenges at you.
Yeah, see, my thing is super hard stuff for me. It kind of come easy. It's the easy stuff that come hard for me. I'm such a fuck up. My wife will send me to the store, hey, go get some sugar. I come back with some brown sugar or some flour. I just can't get easy shit right, bro.
My husband says that to me.
Listen, don't ever send me to the store with a grocery list. It's 100% chance I'm gonna fuck it up. My dog Slim, appreciate that super chat. Slimmy said, y'all have a white woman on the show now, gang.
That's the conspiracy. There you go.
Salute to y'all.
I'm not white, but that's okay. I'll let you think that.
Hey, man, we priced the DEI like my boy Slimmy said. What's up?
No, we have to. What do we say? What do us FBA say? We're checking lineage here. What's your lineage? What's your lineage, Nora, for the people watching?
You know what? I think Slimmy should send a super chat back and guess my lineage, and if he gets it right, I'll tell him.
Wait, you now hold on, let me guess now, cause I don't know why you giving Italian to me, like a little Italian.
That's white.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm saying, yeah, I get that from her though. What you got over there? What you got going?
I'm half Jamaican, half Moroccan.
Whoa, okay.
Jamaican.
Oh shit. Okay, I ain't see that one.
Like Afro Jamaican.
She might be working with the government, man. She might be here to derail the show. We got to watch her, bro.
Because Chinese are Jamaican too. They're Chinese Jamaicans. They are
fair enough. Indian
is Coolie is that a derogatory term? Because I've heard mixed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's Kamala Harris Jamaican, the Indian Jamaican.
Kamala
her Afro Jamaican. You're Afro Jamaican.
Kamala Harris ain't got no nigga in her. I'm sorry, G. Her daddy was black.
No, she's not. Yeah, he was a Hindu. He was he looked swarthy.
I said she a red bone. See, I know he from the South. Cause we don't see all that other shit. To us in the South, you black, white, or mixed. Like that just cause in Mississippi, I didn't grow up seeing Mexicans, Dominicans, nothing. It was just white people and black people. If you seen anything else, we just consider them as white. So that's how we rock down south. But it was new to get up here, like meet all these like other people. It was cool, and like I get along with Dominicans like black people, bro.
Yeah.
Like easy, like this. Like some of my best friends, like when I was in the army, was Dominican, but my best friend, he was Korean. So that was crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
In the army? You was in the army?
Mm-hmm. Like Young Cho.
I don't see many Asians in the army. That's interesting.
You will see
like real Asians. Okay, I don't count.
Nah, they were real
Islanders, like Philip. Like I don't count them. I count.
He was such a real Korean. I couldn't go back home with him because he stayed with his auntie. His auntie thought black people were below the scum of the earth. Mm-hmm. So, like, I couldn't, like, on block leave, we used to go home with, like, your battle buddy or something, just check out, where they from. But he was telling me, like, how his auntie think. And so, like, I never went out there and shit.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was crazy. Hey, Magnetar, thank you for the $5 super chat. Okay, hold on.
I'll read it. Oh, put it back up.
It's up.
There is a gun ting. Where'd it go? You read it. I don't know. It's popping.
No, you don't see it right here. It's in the center of the screen.
Oh yeah, I see. There is a gun ting at Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada, around 12:30 a.m. The guards got the perpetrator. The lines to get on the base was backed up. Stay safe, folks.
Oh shit!
Google that. Let me Google what's going on in Nellis Air Force Base.
There was also one at an ICE facility in Texas today, and the person got 2 people, and then he unalived himself.
Oh, a shooting! He's saying there was a shooting.
Right?
Okay, say this one more time, Nora.
There was another shooting at an ICE facility in Texas, and he shot 2 people, and then he unalived himself.
Who did he? Do you know who he shot?
I don't know. Maybe I.
Yeah, it's still developing story.
Yeah.
Rush said Dominicans do not consider themselves to be black. They are very anti-black. Nah,
they're not black though. Yeah, they're not black.
The Dominicans, I know. I'm not saying like they knew they wasn't black, but we just got along as if they were.
But they're not black. First of all, they're not black. They're Dominican, and a study was done. 52% of the Dominican population, 52% of the Dominican population is actually European. Like they have more European in them than foundational Black Americans, but they're technically not black, so they shouldn't consider themselves black. They're Dominican.
What's the most racist person you have encountered? I'm gonna start with you first, Gray.
The most racist person I ever encountered, I hung out with some white boys that wanted to be black. So they'll hang out with me and stuff like that. So one of the white boys was like, hey, man, let's go to, I don't remember his name, let's go to his house. I was just like, and the other white boy was like, no, his dad's a racist. His dad's a racist. Kind of the similar situation you was in. These are white people. So they was like, it'll be okay. And this is like my close homeboy, white homeboy. So we go to the pool. We swimming in the pool. And then I can tell like the way he looking at me. I'm like, man, I'm out of here. And then I leave. This
Wait, they were surprised you was swimming? I mean, because that is impressive. Like,
like questions like, "Hey, what hood you from?" You know what I'm saying? He was being condescending, but he was trying to be polite because I'm a minor and he was a grown man. Got to be like his 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
So, but I can feel the energy. So I'm like, okay. So like I leave, and then so my white homeboy hit me. He was just like, "Yeah, man." And after you left, he was like, "Don't ever." He told me, "Don't ever bring a nigga to my house again." I was like, "Oh, word." But for me, with my white homeboy, I was like, "Yo, but what you said, man? Like he said that. What did you say?" So after that, I kind of stopped messing with them, and that was the most racist situation I've been in.
All right. What about you, Nora?
Oh man, I don't keep this stuff in my head. I think okay, I was a little girl. Listen, I'm sorry, chat. Y'all are about to go crazy on me, but I was a little girl and I was called a cracker by another little black kid. That was the first thing. And then I remember a situation with KKK and my grandparents, and I didn't understand what was happening at this. That I knew. The other situation was I'll give a experience with the KKK. We were driving through Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and they were lined up and they had white hoods on. I was like, oh my God, like I was always scared of people with masks. So I thought they were dressed up. And my grandmother was biracial. So she's half white, half black, Jamaican. And my grandfather was full black. And so we were in the car. They didn't see her. They didn't see him. They saw her. They were going to give her the flyer. When they saw him, they pulled it back from her and they said, "You're an N lover." And as a kid, I didn't understand what was going on. But like years later, I remember seeing the KKK again. I'm like, oh, this is who they were.
Oh, okay. It's my race is my most it was Thailand people. They were just super rude, like rude. Super rude. So it was easy to them. Like just racist for no fucking reason, bro. What about you, Kels?
I truly cannot think of a time where I feel like someone was blatantly racist towards. Oh, you know what? Something comes to mind. I was in the elevator in Saks with my mom, and I'm pretty sure this woman was Jewish. And she was, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%. Because sometimes I can't tell, by looking to tell if someone's Jewish or white. But I think she was Jewish. And I was holding the elevator for my mom, and she was like, "Hurry up." And I said, "Who the fuck you talking to, bitch?" And then, yeah. And she didn't say nothing else. But who?
I don't think that was racist. Maybe you were just holding the elevator.
Yeah, I feel like if I was white, she wouldn't have done it, but I'll never know.
Yeah.
I'll never know. So, but yeah, I have not experienced blatant racism. And this is, and I'm glad you brought this up, Tukay. In chat, let me know, because I live around a bunch of black people. I don't always, experience certain things. I think sometimes black people mistake racism with classism. I think a lot of non-black people and black people too have a problem with low-class blacks. And I think the racism they're experiencing is really classism, because I do know white people hate poor white trash. And I'm thinking maybe I'm one of the good ones, because I'm sure a lot of white people would say like, "Oh, she's one of the good ones," because I'm not ghetto.
Is
but then I'm like, I don't know.
The thing is with the classism thing, like when they do meet like a low class nigga who acting like a nigga, the only problem is nigga is a word that we all associate with. If he was just like your po ass, okay, we get exactly what you're talking about. But when you say nigga, we all identify as a nigga, so that comes off as racist. But you are right. But it's time to get on to the icebreaker, although we have broken the ice already. We just gonna get on.
Wait.
Okay.
A black girl, when I used to bartend, she said she didn't like light-skinned girls. So that kind of goes to what you were saying, Nora. So I guess it was a black girl that was racist to me.
I get it.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into the little icebreaker. We shouldn't be on that long at all. Let me put Nora up here, and I'll delete myself and put Gray right there. Okay.
Good guys finish last. I'm starting to believe this shit now. Now I'm in line at the grocery store, and I'm behind this lady, and she was like $30, $35 over the limit of what she wanted to spend. She was like, she was gonna put some stuff back, and I'm like, nah, you ain't gotta go through all that. Like, I just gave her the money, told her don't worry about it. I gave her $40. Now, as I'm getting ready to pay for my own stuff, I see this lady and her boyfriend coming back in the store. I'm like, what the hell is this? So he walks up, hey, bro, nah, we don't need you paying for our shit, bro. We good. Fuck. I told him, nah, bro, it ain't nothing like that. I wasn't trying to holler at her then. I was just, just being nice to somebody. I would did the same thing for you. He proceeded to be all tough, and this motherfucker gonna cuss me out and be like, hey, bitch, I'm telling you, you pay for shit else of mine, shit, it gonna be a goddamn problem. Anybody that know me, know I don't play by that beat word. So now we in the store tussling. So we going at it. So now the police done showed up. They done got me out for it. They over there, they questioning me, asking me what happened. I'm telling my side of the story or whatever. They look at my record, find out, I ain't got nothing going on, a clean record. They just give me a disturbing the peace ticket. Well, he went to jail. Come to find out, he already had warrants. Now, instead of him just taking his ass home, eating the damn groceries, he in jail. All for want to be goddamn tough. That wasn't even the killing part, though. The crazy part is his goddamn girlfriend came over there and gonna ask me. She was like, I'm so sorry, all that happened, whatever, but I ain't got no money to get him out of jail. Like, he's sorry, he ain't mean no harm. You think you can help me bun him out? Man, I started to call the police back over there and tell them, hey, come lock me up because I'm finna whoop this motherfucker. When they say good guys finish last, I'm starting to believe this shit.
All right, do you think that that he was that he did the right thing and the street dude was out of pocket? Like, y'all tell me what y'all think about this.
I'll say I felt like both of them did some crash dummy stuff because to me, if I would offer to pay for our groceries and bruh came in and said, my fault, bruh. I didn't know that was your lady, my fault. And I just would have left it at that. As far as the street dude not taking the $30 a day, knowing I don't know if you knew he had a warrant, but to put yourself in that situation because a dude tried to pay for your girl groceries, that's just crash dummy, dumb stuff.
Yeah, I'm. Nah, listen. I want to be right. I want to be with you, cuz, but don't pay for my girl shit, dog. Oh shit! Hey, if she $35 short, nigga, put something back, but don't you pay for it. And could you just know how dudes be moving? You gave her $40. What you gave her $40, nigga? We know what the 40 do.
Hold on, because I saw this before. I thought the girl went outside and told the guy that the other man gave her the $40. Is that not what happened?
Yeah, she told her boyfriend that the dude behind her. No, she ain't an idiot. I mean, it was a good gesture of the dude, and that's cool. Just don't pay for my girl shit. If you see Kel's and help Kel, don't help mine though.
Yeah, but she started it all, and I'm going to tell you why she started it all. Back to what you said, Gray. She knew that guy was a crash dummy. You knew who you was with. You knew he was a crash dummy. If you were with a particular guy, type of guy, and he's a crash dummy, accept the good offer and go about if you didn't give that man your phone number, you'll never see him again in life. So you could have put that stuff in the car and went on about your life. And now your husband or your dude, it didn't get his ass whooped. He wouldn't be in jail. She was the problem. It was all her fault.
I don't think she was the problem.
She was 100% the problem. She could have just she should have just accepted. Because that's the thing. You accepted it in the store, right? So if your dude would be mad that man would pay for some of your groceries or kick you to $40 to pay for your groceries, you should have not said anything. Why are you telling your man? You emasculated him. So now he feels away. So now and you knew he was a crash dummy. So now he goes and confronts that dude. And the guy was like, well, I'd have did it to anybody. And the guy, he should have said, well, here, take the money. It was a situation that couldn't be rectified. I'm sorry.
It's okay to chin check your dude and let him know, hey, nigga, it's another dude out here who do it. Like, if somebody would pay for my gut stuff, I'm definitely trying to see, like what's the deal with that. But I'm not mad at him for doing something that obviously I couldn't do. That's kind of why I'm gonna go check this nigga, because first of all, I'm broke. And then, like, here you is upstaging me with my girl. Like, come on, bro.
She shouldn't have accepted it if she knew her man was in the car.
Yeah.
That's why I blame her.
I done had people to send my wife cash apps from the internet. Found out it was a dude, send it back.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yes, send it back. We don't need your money. Send it back, cuz.
We don't need it.
Yeah, we ain't taking no mail money because I know what come with this. See, it was a 10 here. He gonna try to add that other 30 in at some other time and try to get, send it back. Send it back, cuz. And that's just what it is. So I'm not mad at the crash out. I'm not.
I'm mad at the girl too. I'm with Kelly because to me, like, then she asked him to bond him out. You forgetting about that part. He got arrested.
Oh, yeah.
She went back to the same dude and said, "Hey, can you help me bond him out?" So she really is the problem. So she put him in this situation. Then she's continued the situation, and I think that dude probably got a number. While he in jail, he probably hitting her while he making a video. She probably was sitting the passenger side while he making a video.
And that's my biggest problem with police officers.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Let's say you and your girl get into it, and she called the police. The police is the number one threat. He there to look like Hercules. He for to save your girl from this situation, and he gonna mac on her a little bit, get her the number, and next thing you know, you got a police officer fucking your girl. And that's why, like, that when I say, listen, if you gonna arrest me, just take me to the jail. You want me to go to jail, take me to the jail. Don't send no police over here, though. Because I know how them niggas be moving, G. I know how they be moving. And then they stay in all their apartments for free. Man, fuck them. No rent paying ass niggas.
Wait, police live in apartments for free?
Damn near.
I didn't know that.
Hell yeah, because they be the security at the apartment. So if it's not free, they'll get like a 60% off of their rent.
Got it.
Yeah, because they're security presence at the apartment as well.
Like there's a cop car, so then it deters like crime.
Yeah, well, if something happen, they got to go check it out too. But they literally the most police officers I know, they stay in their apartment for free or literally half off. So they might have 2 apartments in the same city. One over here with this family and one over here with this family because it's cheap.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So a nigga will put your girl up, bro, like on some free shit.
I want to put this out there too, Tukay. I think they said it's like 80% of the reason of the guys that's in prison, the reason that they're in prison is over a woman, whether it was fighting over a woman, whether it was getting money for a woman, whether it was stalking a woman. Most guys in prison, a woman was involved in some kind of way.
That's not true. It's drugs.
Nah,
the statistic was 80% of like arrests are like drug related.
Gee,
but what you selling drugs to get, Kelly?
A woman.
What you gonna do with the money?
Listen,
that's their fault.
We ain't gonna never ever deny what women do for us as men. Like, I hope if we do anything, it has something to do with a woman. If anything, I promise you. From the clothes we wear to the haircuts we get to the jobs we have, the cars
you drive,
it's all centered around getting the woman you want or the women you want.
That's y'all's fault though.
It's not. I just think y'all not using enough of y'all to apply y'allself as women. Because
then y'all say we taking all the jobs.
No, see, listen, if you was applying yourself as a woman, you won't be working no job. I go out there and get you everything you want, and you will just sit your ass down all day.
That's true.
Use that femininity.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you, cuz like my gut tell me she wants something. It just okay. All right, you gonna get it. I don't know how, but I'm gonna figure it out. And that's what femininity do to you, bro. Make you weak.
Mine got to work too, K. She got to get 2 or 3 jobs.
Yeah, I mean, she probably pop it like that though, cause when my wife, she used to work, it's like I just let her talk. She could talk crazy all the time. Woo. I listen. I thought about everything that she said hard, but when I stopped hitting everything, I don't really need to hear it. I don't really want to hear it because it's. This how I do it. You got the mental, and then you got the money. If you are paying like you weigh, you can say whatever you want to say. But if you're not paying, I need this capacity Because I need this, so I need you to bring this down some more, so I can do this for us. I can't take all this, but if you were paying and we on an equal level, now I can take it all. But now I'm doing all this. I need you to bring this way down. And that's just the rule of thumb, bro. But whatever, Kels, let's walk right on into this old man versus the young bulls.
Sure. So if you did not know, I think it was Monday, NBA YoungBoy had a concert in Kansas City. Now, before we get into the concert and what happened at the concert, NBA YoungBoy was also recognized by Kansas City. They gave him the key to the city for his works. If you did not know, NBA YoungBoy was acquitted. Excuse me, he was pardoned by President Trump. Let me pull it up right here. He was pardoned by President Trump. And since he was pardoned, he has been doing some good works. Let me see what it says. NBA YoungBoy received one of the highest honors a city can give while performing in Kansas City on his Massa tour. The 25-year-old rapper was surprised with an official proclamation declaring September 21st as NBA YoungBoy Day. In a ceremony before his performance, he was presented with the key to the city by National Criminal Justice Advocate Dante West, who delivered the honor on behalf of Kansas City Mayor Quentin Lucas. The city's proclamation recognized NBA YoungBoy not only for his music, but also for his community outreach. Specifically, it noted how he used his presidential pardon from Donald Trump to elevate Stop the Violence campaigns and supported underserved communities. So yeah, that was something that happened on that same day. And then a terrible fight ensued at an NBA YoungBoy concert. A young man, and I'm going to briefly play this video because it's long, but a young man was confronted by an elderly employee at the concert venue. He was sitting in the wrong seat. The elderly gentleman, the usher, told him he needed to move from the seat, and he was viciously attacked. And I'm going to get into why I think he was viciously attacked, and it has to do with spiritual stuff and words that NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, we're gonna go there. I have to spread the gospel where I can. Tukay, I'm sorry. But this was words that NBA YoungBoy had said out his own mouth, and I have the clips. So let me pull up really quick the video of this terrible altercation. I felt so bad for this older gentleman. Let me know if it's showing.
I think that people should be able to go to T-Mobile or any other venue in the city, purchase a ticket, and enjoy their show. And it should not be interrupted by people who misbehave.
The T-Mobile Center employee on the receiving end of a brutal attack at T-Mobile Center at a concert Sunday shares his story with Fox News. Kansas City police arrested a teenager for beating up a 66-year-old guest services employee.
But that teen has since been released during the police investigation. Fox 4's Malik Jackson live in downtown Kansas City outside T-Mobile Center where this all went down. Now, Malik, how's that employee doing? He says his injuries are both physical and psychological.
Come on, Malik.
Does Thomas Langley, a 17-year veteran guest services employee right here at the T-Mobile Center, but he still thinks it's important to share his story, and he's doing so first right here on Fox 4. We want to warn you that this video is hard to watch.
I mean, it is serious that I went down and had blows to my head.
That is 66-year-old Thomas Langley describing the moments he's thrown on his back and repeatedly punched over and over again. And the only thing on his mind?
Just getting him off me. Because he was so enraged, so we were in essence trying to protect the fans.
This all happening Sunday at the NBA YoungBoy concert. The teen was arrested but since released to his parents pending the completion of the investigation.
He was asked to move to another place because his ticket wasn't where he was sitting.
and immediately he just completely lost it. Pastor Robert McDaniel was at the concert. He witnessed this, and this is his video. We asked why he thought taking the video and sharing it is important. He says so as to illuminate what's going on. But
okay, I had enough. Well, that's that. I don't like this guy. You're a big enough gentleman. You should have helped that old man. You should have helped that old man. That little boy couldn't have whooped you like that. But
at an NBA YoungBoy concert.
What'd you say?
Why was a pastor at an NBA YoungBoy concert?
Trying to save souls.
Oh shit! They're going pastor. Why you? He said he was a pastor.
Yes.
Trying to save souls.
Ain't no way. Hold on, I gotta run that back.
I kid you not.
I'm gonna pull it. Hold on, because
trying to save souls.
Hold on.
Let me look up what the dude name is. Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And sharing it is important. He says so as to. He thought taking concert. He witnessed this setting. And it has to move.
Pastor Robert
the
McDaniel.
Completion of the investigation. He was asked to move to another place because his ticket wasn't where he was sitting.
Get the flick out of here. Okay, I had another. Oh shit! You are
Rivers of Life.
You are
where was this at? What city?
Kansas City. Kansas City. Okay, so let me.
Why the folks got the pastor? The pastor can't meet that damn YoungBoy concert, man.
This is crazy. Okay, let me see if I can pull up the whole, because I got some clips I want to show y'all, and I don't know if I can share it this. Oh, I know how to do it. Y'all give me a moment because I had to download the video. Okay, entire screen. I don't know. Can you see it? Can you see it?
It ain't shared.
Hold on. Okay, Tukay, I sent you the video, and it is in the chat, and it's the one, I'll tell you which one it is. It's the one that says, it's the one that has NBA YoungBoy 25 satanic-ish on stage under the balleralert.com thing.
Under the baller alert. Like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Hold on. So I can pull it up, y'all.
Because y'all got to see this. Okay. I just liked it.
Damn.
I liked, it's two that I want you to play, and I like this. I'm about to.
Is it the one with the cross on the stage? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Let me pull this up, y'all, for Kellie so she can show y'all.
Okay, so prior to this, NBA YoungBoy had did an interview, and he had made some remarks, and he basically, I'm going to play it, but he had made some remarks, and I thought was telling, because he said these things right before this event. He said that the whole music industry is demonic. He said that he is demonic, his concert, and you guys can use your own judgment. I'm not going to say, if you think it's demonic, cool. If you don't think it's demonic, that's fine. It was giving demonic to me, but I think a lot of things are demonic. And Tukay is going to show you the video. Okay, this is it.
Here we go. So this is Kellie's version of demonic, y'all. I see what she talking about right here, like
the imagery with the flames and the people in the cloaks and the whole bit. And this isn't the only fight that happened at an NBA. There was another fight that happened that same day in Kansas City, NBA YoungBoy concert. There was another NBA YoungBoy concert, and I have the video, but I'm not going to waste it. Yes, I know. Yeah. At least it's not an upside down cross like Playboy Cardi does, because he's really a Satanist. But nevertheless, yeah, there you go. Another fight. There was another video where DDG, Deshae Frost, and Jay Cinco had went to NBA YoungBoy concert. They were fighting in the front row. Like, I think some of this music gets these kids going. The demons erupt and the whole bit. Now, play the video where he actually said that the music industry is demonic and he's demonic. Okay. I think I had liked it.
Which ones?
Like the
religious?
Yeah.
As I see it, I just grab it. Man, this shit very demonic. This whole industry, this whole system, all this shit demonic. It's very, all this shit ran off of money. all this shit do not mean nothing, and it's very demonic. This whole music industry is very demonic. As I saw the crosses in the Jesus piece, I just grabbed it. It really don't mean nothing. And as I say, this shit demonic. I'm very demonic. Man, there's a lot of devils that's coming in and out my door. So I'm a child of God. You see my Jesus piece, you see my crosses. So as I tell you, this shit very demonic and scary around here. I'm talking about the shit that's coming in and out my doors, what I'm trying to protect myself from. So as I see the Jesus piece or the crosses, I just grab it.
You're muted, Kelly.
Thank you, Gray. There's another video I just sent, and it's this old white lady. It's his neighbor talking about NBA YoungBoy.
Because we had such a nice chat after his dog.
You thought he was a nice guy.
He's a very sweet kid. I mean, he's really young. You know, I mean, this is a very young person. Very, very young person. Very kind. He called me ma'am. I told him I've never listened to his music. He said, I don't recommend it.
He said that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he said, ma'am, I don't recommend it. He has a southern
25 years old.
Okay, so that's that. Now, this is why I say all of this ties in. Okay, this the old lady, she said, oh yeah, I didn't know Kentrell was back. I'm going to bake him some cookies. I don't know if I played that part, but it was a longer video. She said, I'm going to make him some cookies, but he told me, he doesn't recommend his music. Now, as much time and effort as you put into your craft, your art, why wouldn't you recommend it? But he said he's demonic. The music industry is demonic. He's demonic. As much time as we put into, our shows, New Party, you understand, Tukay, you have your own show. I recommend this show all the friggin' time. I recommend, I got you guys tagged. As much time and effort as we put, why wouldn't you want to, push your works to the masses unless you shouldn't be doing it? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm gonna finish this. I know you're not gonna agree, but I'm gonna bring this home. This is why I think these demons are cutting up at these concerts, because that fight was horrible. And it could just be some good old fashioned niggatry. I don't know. Y'all make your assumptions, but it says in the Bible, Galatians 5:15, now the works of the flesh are obvious: sexual immorality, moral impurity, promiscuity, idolatry, sorcery, hatred, strife, jealousy, outbursts of angers, selfish ambitions, dissensions, factions, envy, drunkenness, carousing, and anything similar. I tell you about these things in advance, as I told you before, that those who practice such things will not inherit the kingdom of God. This young man knows what he's putting out. He knows what he's doing. It's disturbing his spirit. I think that's probably why he had, issues with the drug abuse, the whole bid, and him putting out this music. And I don't listen to a lot of young NBA YoungBoy, so I don't know how demonic his music is or not. I'm just basing this off of what he says. It's got to be demonic because he said it's demonic, and he said he was demonic. I think he is bearing the fruit of what he's putting out, and these youngsters are going crazy. And as a result of this fight, Chicago, with the incident with this elderly gentleman, Chicago had canceled the NBA concert the day after. So I'm saying all that to say, is this just Kansas City niggatry at work, or is there a spiritual element? Tukay, I know you don't agree. Is this just a spiritual element to what is going on stage and his lyrics? Panel, new party. You guys go first.
For me, the only spiritual element is that there has been an attack on the Black community, I would say since the 80s, pushing out music that is harmful, promoting drugs, promoting sex, promoting violence. That is the demonic piece, and he's just an element of it. Number one. Number two, the demonic piece for him could be he's on a freaking contract, and if he doesn't go and take his ass on the road, he owes these people millions of dollars. Just like, we're all under contract in some way. If you have a house loan, a car loan, that's part of life. You signed a contract, you signed a deal, you got to adhere to that requirement. And lastly, this woman said that he's a child. That boy is 25 years old. At what point do we hold men accountable no matter how young they are? She's talking like, oh, he's this young boy. He's so sweet. He's 25 years old. And the demonic part is this. Why the hell was a freaking pastor in the audience? I stand on that. I read the chat. The chat was like, oh, maybe he was going with one of the youth. He should be telling his kids or his youth, hey, son, I don't think you should be attending this. There's plenty of Christian rappers that they can listen to that doesn't promote this kind of lifestyle for them to listen to. I think as a pastor, he should not be going to concerts like that. That's just me.
For me, the first thing I'll say is that I sent Kelly the topic. You know, I'm a big NBA YoungBoy fan. NBA YoungBoy has a long history. He's from Baton Rouge. He's from a street called 38, and his cousin was murdered, Boozilla, and the NBA went back and got revenge, and then he got a lot of clout, as they say, from this, and he became a big artist. But Kelly, the reason Chicago suspended NBA YoungBoy for coming there is because NBA YoungBoy is associated with King Von, who was another rapper from Chicago, losing his life. So they were afraid that security issues, that it was going to be gang violence, that people were going to lose their lives.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for clearing that up.
So I'll say that the neighbor is not the target demographic of the people that he's talking to. And NBA YoungBoy has transferred a lot. Yes, he had a big addiction. He went to jail. As we know, he was having girls go get the prescription drugs for him. So he probably is fighting demons. And Baton Rouge is just a bad place, excuse me, where a lot of people are shooting each other, everything like that. New Orleans for a long time was the place with the highest murder capital. So you're dealing with people who aren't just popping pills. These people are doing heroin in Louisiana. So like it's a lot of violence, it's a lot of crime, it's a lot of stuff that needs to be, attended to by the government.
Yeah, the whole of demonic ritual stuff here, you couldn't be farther from the truth. Oh shit! It was just a set, and like, hey, the set was a neighborhood, the house he grew up at, and they had the burning crosses and stuff in the background, probably to fill it up. But hey, burning crosses are cool when it's the KKK coming. They're a Christian organization, so I can't see how you will find that not demonic, but you find NBA YoungBoy having burning crosses demonic. It's not.
Why would you think I don't think the KKK is demonic?
They Christians. They like, okay. Come on, hey, we got to put the Christians in order now. Like the KKK Christians, that's like tier 1. Like that's like the upper echelon of the Christians. Immediately followed by black people, then you can get into the lower level Christians. But if the super Christians are definitely the KKK members. Like, let's just be honest.
But
did you know that the KKK was funded in the organization was funded and started by a group of people that were not Christian at all. They are of the Abrahamic faith, but they were not Christians. The Alabama chapter, because this is important, I want y'all to know this. After the Civil War, the Confederacy was broke. So there was a man by the name of Benjamin Judah who funded the Alabama chapter of the KKK. Mm-hmm. And there was another organization known as the Bereth Benai, who were bankers that funded the KKK. So yes, the KKK may say that they are a Christian organization, but they were not funded and they were not financed, and they were not the brainchild of.
Well, that still don't stop them from being S-tier Christians, okay? Because that's what they are. They are. That y'all say whatever you want to, but that's what they is. That's what they represent, and that's what it always has been. And
is that what they represent?
Yes, they represent Christianity. Who else gonna burn a cross in your yard? 3 of them at that. You think you got one for? I ain't gonna even put the names on that, but you know what 3 call? You know be on them crosses.
Well, I will say they burned a cross at my mom's boarding school. My mom went to a Catholic boarding school.
Amen.
And the KKK came and they burned a cross. And I don't think it was to spread the good word of the gospel. Because again, like I said, this was already a Catholic boarding school.
It depends on how you're looking at it. Like a burning cross in the middle of a Catholic school, that's great marketing. You still remember it.
She was terrified because
did she remember it? On it, that's marketing.
Yeah. It was fear. That wasn't.
So that was their brand voice Fear.
I just Googled if the KKK is a Christian organization, and it's not. Although it has historically used Christianity to justify its white supremacist ideology, KKK's beliefs and actions are not representative of Christianity.
Now, who you think wrote that? A KKK member. Listen, bro. Of course, they not gonna call. They gonna come on, man. Just like they was the police, just like the KKK was the police, and they'll tell you all this bad shit when they got their hoods off. But when they put their hoods back on, do we know who they represent?
But also
the glory.
The biggest white supremacist organizations today, they worship the devil. Like, you can look that up. A lot of them worship the devil. They're devil worshiping organizations.
And they also are there are a lot of them are Odinists. They worship Norse mythology.
Yeah.
But nevertheless,
Christians don't hate / unalive people, especially because of race. What y'all been talking about Charlie Kirk for the last 3 weeks for then?
Please let's not talk about
No, I get it. I'm just saying that them Christians. There ain't been nobody else. It wasn't a group of atheists saying this. There was the Christians.
I will give you this: majority of Zionists in this country that are aligned with what's going on in the Middle East, they are Christians.
Oh,
I gotta give 2K a point on that. You're not quite wrong. However, I don't agree with what you're saying about the KKK.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but yeah. Neither here nor there. The boy ain't demonic. The boy just a young boy, like the older white woman said. He
said he was demonic. He said it. Why wouldn't we believe what he said?
Of course. He don't take anything, bro. Listen, he 25. I told you when I was young, I wanted to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Until I found myself. This nigga here is just, not only is he emotional, had a fucked up childhood, he got the worst thing he could ever fucking have. Money. And herpes too. But money. So So if you got money and you acquire all of this by doing the wrong shit, your money ain't finna go to nothing good right away. He won't be able to see the wicked, the seeds of his labor until he 40. It's gonna take him a while. Then he gonna start to understand like what I was doing was stupid because that's what growth do. So he just a little boy just talking little boy shit who ain't never had a daddy, emotional, out of control, got herpes and money. It's a horrible combination.
He's 25 years old. To me, that's an adult, because we talked about the whole age thing with consent and stuff. 25 to me is an adult. Is it an adult is someone that's 30, 35? No, but that's still an adult. He has 13 kids. He's a father. He's a husband. He's a philanderer. If somebody that tells me they're demonic, I'm with Desiree. I'ma believe him. But listen, that's me.
No, you could be an adult all you want to, but one thing I know for sure, life changed dramatically in 3-year increments for men. I can't speak for women. I know when I was 18, I was disgusted about the shit that I was doing at 21. When I turned 24, I couldn't believe that shit that I was doing at 24. So you from 25 to 28, he won't believe the shit that he was doing at 25. So as a man, this is how your life changed dramatically in 3-year increments. So he
could change, but if he's saying he's demonic, I think he's demonic at 25.
I ain't never seen. But he did say he was a child of God too.
And that's great. And I pray for NBA YoungBoy. I do.
But
I don't know. If y'all, maybe I'll do a poll. Kansas City is off the chain.
Absolutely.
So it could just be, like I said, it could just be some more niggatry at work. But I also think I'm gonna be honest with y'all, then we can move on. When I first saw this, I thought they're trying to get this race war going. Those people, the globalists, paid this young man to beat this white guy up at this NBA YoungBoy concert, blah, 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 blah. And of course, this is going to blow up because they want a race war. The globalists, they want a race war. Then I said, hold on, 2K. Then I saw it was a Kansas City. What did I say, Nora? I said, you know what? This really could just be some niggatry. And then this is not a CIA, because I think everything is fake now. It may not be, a CIA thing. It could just be a crazy YN in Kansas City, because that is a very dangerous city. So maybe, but I still say it's demonic.
Okay, yeah, it's
that was just a terrible. That was just a terrible.
A globalist ain't came to a YN and like, hey, you see a white dude, beat him up, and I'm gonna pay you, little buddy. Like it was just some nigga shit, dog. That's all it was.
I think so too.
Listen, and I hate to have to say like, goddamn me, he can't be what he want to be. But dog, you don't supposed to be in no YB concert. That's like a nigga being at the KKK rally. Why you here? Like you,
worker.
He was doing his job.
No,
No,
why
not the
he's-
pastor. The elderly man was.
No, I'm talking about the elder man was sitting down watching the show. He should have been standing.
No, he worked there.
I get it, but he was sitting down watching the show. Stay out them young bulls way, G. Like, I get you trying to do your job, but you see what they'll do. Everybody in that bitch emotional and crying. I was talking to some YNs about NBA YoungBoy. I said, what would you rather do? Have your child for a month straight or go to jail with NBA YoungBoy for 3 months straight? These folks could not give me a straight answer. Oh shit! They could not give me a straight answer, bro. It was serious.
See, that's why I say a lot of stuff is classism and not racism. Like, in words like that, I hate them so much because I hate that people
You can't do that.
see them and then they somehow think that I have anything to do with these people because we're the same race, like or ethnic group. I hate.
You can't do that.
I'm not gonna say hate.
Yeah.
I despise ghetto N-words. Oh gosh.
You know
And I
what,
believe
Kel?
it.
Listen.
I am an elitist. I am an elitist.
As much as I hate nigga shit, you wouldn't understand until you was there. You never had to fight for your life your entire life. So I get
the Lord.
I
Praise the Lord
I
for
get
that.
I get them young niggas. Like, I really do. I understand them. I don't like it, but I get it. Cause think about it like this. If you are surrounded by 25 people and they all got guns and do bad shit, and you the only one in that environment that don't have a gun, you the damn fool. You the damn fool at that point.
Right. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, but
I would never go to Chicago without a gun. You kidding me?
Yeah. But okay, let's get into this next topic. The race war that seemed like so many that I think that never happened. We gonna let Nora present it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I have? Let me pull it up.
Put Nora.
Can you? You know what? I think you sent it to me, Nora. So you guys, go ahead, Nora. You can talk about it while I pull up the clip.
Okay, everyone. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but we all know Charlie Kirk passed. What he would do is he would go around to different colleges and he would debate college students. So these guys call themselves the Fearless Tour, have taken upon themselves to continue that mantle. They've gone so far, they've been going on tour for about a week now, and they've hit up 4 states. Yesterday, they went to Tennessee State, and Tennessee State University is a HBCU, and basically they're trying to create this thing, I feel, to have everyone go against Tennessee State, even though, let's put some facts out there. First of all, they did not have Tennessee State's permission to set up a table. That's number one. Number two, they basically had these signs. I don't know if you have them, but on the signs, it was like, deport all illegals now. And then wait, I'm trying to get the sign about the DEI stuff. DEI should be illegal. And so they had this table set up. Tennessee State asked them to leave. So I don't believe the kids were running them off. The guards came and said, hey, you don't have permission for this and you need to leave. So now they're asking for President Trump and the governor of Tennessee to remove funding from this HBCU. And it seems like there's like an attack right now on HBCUs due to this. But you can play the clip.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, they threw it.
They threw a drink up top.
Oh my gosh, they threw a drink up top.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, did somebody just throw something in our car?
Yes. They just tried to hit the car. Whoa! That was loud.
And give me one more second. I do have the sign, Nora. So
Yeah,
let me see.
that's important. And I want to put out there that Tennessee State released a statement, if you want to put that up as well, where they did say that they did not ask for permission to be there.
Okay. We believe you.
What happened?
I said I believe you. I'm not gonna search for it. I believe, but yeah, there is the sign. Yeah, and this also was a viewer requested story as well. Someone sent it in to me on my DM. And let me go back.
That's crazy.
That's not even the sign that I think triggered them. I think it was the one that said DI should be illegal. That's it. That's the statement, though.
It's the statement. TSU statement of unauthorized campus activity. Today, a group of individuals unaffiliated with Tennessee State University appeared on campus without prior notice. In accordance with the university policy, any demonstration or protest activity requires advance approval and permitting. Campus police and staff responded promptly, and the individuals were escorted from university grounds without incident. At all times, TSU students conduct themselves in a professional and respectful manner. The safety and well-being of our students, faculty, and staff remaining our highest priority. TSU will continue to uphold university policies and ensure that campus remains a safe, welcoming, and orderly environment for all members of our community. Okay. And here you go. You go to sign DEI should be illegal. Deport all illegals now. Let's talk. Okay, so it looked like yeah. This y'all. It's our topic.
I hope y'all have a blessed day.
What a nice Christian lady she is.
Yes, she is. So the question would be, is who would benefit from a race war, if anyone?
I'm gonna that was my question. Okay. Nora, you can pose your question.
Okay.
This is the other thing. These people, Nora, tell them how many people they got. Because this is very, very sus.
This is the most important part. Yes. So guys, I just want to put out there, I don't know if anyone has an X. I've been on X now for a little bit over a year. It's very hard to grow on X. I think X is the hardest platform to grow on. They literally just created this account the day after Charlie Kirk was unalived in September. And remember, Charlie Kirk was unalived September 10th. Keep that date in mind. Today's September 24th. They already have 29.9 thousand followers on X. I have 1,100, and it's taken me a year now to get 1,100. It's extremely hard to grow on X. Everybody I know, people that have 100,000 subs on everywhere else, X is the hardest. I think it's really odd to me that they have this many subs already, and they've already raised $32,000 in like 4 or 5 days.
So where we're going with this is that perhaps we're not saying we have nothing to substantiate this. So Gray, don't come for us. We're just talking here with our homies on the internet. Nora and I think perhaps maybe some people are funding these young men to incite violence because they did not have permission to be at Tennessee State University. So you trespassed on this campus. You intentionally were trying to bait these young Black people. Okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nora, because you know more about Charlie Kirk than me. I don't remember Charlie Kirk ever going to an HBCU, which if he did, that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I graduated from HBCU, but I think you're intentionally going to a Black university. You're saying DEI should be illegal. These youngsters probably think that DEI benefits them, even though it doesn't. You know, you're trying, in my opinion, you trespassed on these young kids' campus. You're trying to bait them, and you had no authorization. And for you to have 32,000 followers on X and have raised $30,000 in less than a month, it's very, very sus. And I think you have backing of people that possibly want a race war. Because why are you going to this Black school? Black people don't even know Charlie Kirk or didn't know Charlie Kirk like that. Am I wrong, Nora? Sorry, I didn't mean to take over your story. But I just
in all fairness, Blexit was planning a tour to do a Prove Me Wrong style Charlie Kirk thing before he was unalived.
Who is Blexit?
Lexit is the organization up under Turning Point USA. It is the Black conservative organization. They're not politically affiliated. They are a not-for-profit. So they were founded by Candace Owens and Officer Tatum. So they were planning on doing something similar. However, there was going to be Black conservative content creators going and representing, not white faces, to be fair.
Yeah. I think it's sad, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. I really don't like it. I don't like that it can't be done. I don't like that black people can't go to white schools and do this. I don't like that white people can't go to black schools and do this. And it's perfectly legal. That's what I'm saying. Like, but you do have to have permission. But you can't get them for trespassing because it's a college campus that's owned by the state or another entity, but it's not illegal to be on a college campus. With that being said, I don't think
I think that they could be charged with trespassing because they were arrested.
Nah, they weren't arrested. We seen them leave.
Yeah, they were.
No,
Weren't
they weren't arrested. They were asked to leave.
Oh.
Once they asked you to leave, you could be there. You just can't have a table. It's like unlawful assembly. You have to have permits to do that.
Yeah.
I do know at certain universities it's private property. Like at Howard University, I know it's private property. People go on the campus, but it's still private property.
I think Tennessee State is a state-funded school, though. Like for example,
so maybe it's
Florida
not private.
It's HBCU.
Okay.
Yeah, they just got funded. I just don't like it, but I don't think that it's a race war. The race war won't benefit America in no way. So for agencies or governments to be pushing that, I don't think that it's true. It could be, you never know. But if we're gonna have a race war, it would have been long ago and not now. I tell you that. Long ago.
I think they won it. Nora, can you speak up a little bit when the chat's saying you're kind of low?
Can you hear me?
What do you think, Gray? Do you think these people were instigating? I think they were instigating.
I think it was just kids being kids on both parts. This is no different than when the young white boys go into the hood and they trying to get content. Other than that, these guys were trying to piggyback off of what Charlie Kirk is doing. Yeah, that's what I'll say the big difference is. And the young black kids, they're upset. They're young college kids, and then these guys are encroaching on their college. We've been to school, like people are very prideful about their school. So I agree with 2K that we should be able to come together, but I feel like it needs to be organized. Like Charlie Kirk doing all this stuff with college students, it was organized, it was aligned, and some kids liked it because that was their chance at fame. They went viral or whatever. So if they would have done it the proper way, then we wouldn't have saw that video.
Well, here's the thing. I think that we're instigating because Nora, didn't you tell me that they were trying to get Tennessee State's funding taken away? Isn't it the organization?
They could try to do anything. They could try to do anything.
But this is what I'm saying. Why would you go? You're going on a campus. You didn't get permission. If you're acting in good faith, you didn't get permission. You were asked to leave, and now you want the president to pull funding from this school. I think a reasonable person would come to the assessment that you were trying to start some shit. Because why try to get the funding taken away?
They wrote a tweet to the president and the governor asking for the funding to be taken away. It's on their page.
Yeah,
they said that they were robbed. They said that the kids stole stuff from them too. It didn't look like anyone stole anything from them. They just looked like they were asking them to leave.
It's a bunch of nothing, a nothing burger, and that's just what it is. White folks started showing their true colors since Trump. Now I'm so sorry.
One more fact I want to add, guys. One more fact. Tennessee State was one of the schools that was sent in with a bomb threat last week for one of the HBCUs. You guys can look that up. That was the other thing I wanted to add about this.
Thank you, Nora. Thank you for adding that. I just think these youngsters acted in bad faith because you could have gotten permission like Charlie Kirk. If you're really trying to be like Charlie Kirk, you could have gotten permission like Charlie Kirk did. You didn't get permission. You went there, set up a table, uninvited. You were asked to leave, and now you want to get the funding pulled after. I can't imagine crashing somebody's party and then starting some shit and then wanting to sue them when I crashed the party. I want to take away their money. I just would think you intentionally. I don't know. That's my thought on it.
Okay. All right. It is what it is, y'all. It's stupid. It's right, baby. I feel like we should have been done with this type of rhetoric, man. This shit's so old and played out. Like, bro, you don't like black people. You don't like white people. Okay, I'm going home. Like, fuck. It's so tired, bro. Because like people can't see the play. This is them keeping us in confusion, them pointing us against each other, so we can't worry about or focus on what's going on at the top that's really happening, bro. If we want to do it, if we want to get together and riot and really tear some shit up, let's do that about the rent prices and the prices of groceries. Shit that really matter, bro. All of this,
I agree.
Like, this some bullshit, bro. Like, let's fuck the city up about rent. For the average common motherfucker, dog.
And that's where I was going with it, Tukay. That's why I said, who benefits from this? If we're going at each other, and in my opinion is, I think these kids are plants. I think a globalist is funding them to instigate and try to start this race war, because I'm going to beat this daggone horse. Black people don't really know who Charlie Kirk is. We don't care about Charlie Kirk. I'm not going to say we don't care about Charlie Kirk. We didn't, for the most part, didn't know who he was. Let me say that.
See, you be
them call it. Hold on. So them calling in these bomb threats, all of this was not a black thing. What happened with Charlie Kirk, which was a terrible thing, this really didn't have nothing to do with us. It wasn't in a black state. It wasn't, black people weren't hardly even at that rally. This wasn't a black thing. And they're trying to make it a black thing. Like, these young kids, they're going to this HBCU when Charlie Kirk never went to an HBCU, which there's nothing he can or he couldn't. Y'all trying to make this, trying to bring us into it. You knew you were you were instigating those kids. And yes, 2K, to what you're saying, people don't see the play. I see the play. Nora sees the play. Some of us see the play. You see the play.
See, the thing is, you go too far in your assessment to me. Like, you saying it's globalist doing it. No, you don't need nobody to be a damn fool. That's why leadership is important. It's better to know the devil that you know versus the devil that you don't. Kill Charlie Kirk. Now you got somebody with the same ideology. How you say the word? Ideologies?
Yeah, ideology.
But very poor tactics on how to get there. Charlie Kirk had a civilized way to do this. You kill him, now you got less civilized people here to complete the mission. Somebody's going to always step up, kill a gang leader one day. Now you got a new gang leader coming to power, probably with more revolutionary and harmful tactics. So this is why you really shouldn't be out here killing people for freedom of speech, because he might be the bridge that's keeping all of this shit from collapsing, even though he pushing what they pushing.
I agree. But why I think there is an entity behind this is because of the 32,000 subscribers and the money. I know, and we know, like you said, it's benefits globalists for us to have a race war, because then we're distracted from saying, hey, what's going on in Israel? Hey, what's going on with these rent prices? Hey, I'm trying to buy a house. Why can't I get a low interest loan? Well, because the Fed controls the loan rates. You know what I'm saying? It distracts us from what's really going on. If we're fighting with each other, we're distracted from the real problems that the people that want the race war are causing. That's my argument. And again, it could all be a coincidence, but that's where I was going with it.
Okay. I don't even want to talk about the last topic because we've been talking about politics. It's kind of why I hate talking about politics, then come back down to something about fucking sex, because it just seems so petty in comparison. So Black ain't here today. If y'all, can we cut early, Kels? Can we make that decision?
I'm fine with it. Thank you, Taisha, for dropping the new party link in the chat. So you guys go ahead, subscribe to the new party. They're great. How many days do y'all go live in it?
We go for Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, and they don't just talk top politics. They talk, they were talking about Cardi B yesterday, and they're booming. They're getting 80K views, 40K views a show. So, you guys check them out.
Yeah. What I was going to say,
yeah, what you got going on today?
I linked up. Well, I've been talking to the code and Ryan, not Ryan. What's his name?
Oh, Radical Coder. Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah. I've been talking to him a lot. I've been watching his shit a lot, and like I just be, it just it's just a different world, like over there on the white side of YouTube. But
we got to get him back. Y'all should have Ryan on. He's a liberal, but he's a real nice guy. You know, I like him. Yeah, he would be I think he'd be good on y'all show on the panel. Yeah, I've seen what they be talking about over there, Tukay, before I let you go.
It's just literally anything. Anything. Some day he be talking about music. One day he talking about tech. Next day he might talk about a little politics. You just never know. But I be tapped into him.
Yeah, I gotta pull up to his live again.
Yeah.
Let me drop y'all's link in the chat one more time before we pull out or we roll out. And Nora, you go live too. You talk about the Real Housewives.
Well,
what's your channel?
True crime lately, but you know we're working on that. True crime.
You gotta teach me about true crime.
So fun, especially the Idaho 4 killer. Oh my God.
Oh, Brian Koberger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put in Nora Christine in the chat really quick. Y'all please give my girl Nora a follow. You're doing good, Nora. You got 300 some people subscribing.
It's a grind. My focus has been the new party. So hopefully we'll take it to the next level.
Yeah, I don't think they understand when you say it's a grind. I don't think they really know it's a grind. Cause
yes,
shit, it's a grind. Fact. Like just to get monetized, then like,
oh my God,
that's the first hurdle. Like, but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But keep up.
Monetize. You're like, I want to keep focused on where I'm getting paid, and then the other one's like getting there. So
I'm at that point now. Like right now, I'm getting paid on Kick, but I'm trying to monetize my new YouTube channel. And so you don't know whether to go live over here, try to get some grind time, or you want to make the money. It's like but you can't do both. It's crazy, y'all. It's a grind.
Sure. Well, yeah, let's cut out early. Great show, guys. Thank you for pulling up. New party, Nora, Gray, we really appreciate you.
All right, y'all, we cutting out 12 minutes early. I know Black he gonna have something to say tomorrow. Right? All right, though, y'all take care, though. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way out. Make sure you follow the New Party and Nora individual page. We'll see y'all later today. And just like that, y'all, we are out.
Quite frankly, this is the best morning show I have ever heard. Let's make YouTube great again.